Bill?
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
No, I can't take credit for that.
Okay. All right. So you can see this page, okay? Yeah.
I can. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So let's go into ad account settings actually. Just while I'm in here, just so that they know where we've started from. And that way we should be able to see you're on here, but we just can't add you.
Interesting.
Just taking a while to load up. It's fair to say I've got a fair few pages open as well. But what I'll do, once this loads, I might refresh it again.
Hi, Mohammed, how are you? Good, good. How can I help you, man? Yeah, sure, what's up?
Okay, add account rows, open business settings here.
What one?
Jeez.
Okay. Do you know where the client was? What suburb?
Yeah, what I had the other day, to be honest, it's best if I don't have to go into a whole stack of chat with them, because what?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a screenshot of this.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, which
basically what I'll explain to them is that you've added us and then you've been logged out, basically. So I normally can go into help.
Is it Vale Park? Was it Vale Park? Was it in Ilford Street?
And it's, see how a lot of people don't have this contact support team.
Yeah, all right, no worries. Hang on, give me a second. I'll take
my ad is hacked. My account. I need help for my ad account. I have a question about ad account. Political. I need help with ad account admin permissions. That's probably as close as we're going to get.
Yep.
All right, I've taken care of that one. Yep.
Let's go chat.
Yep. Okay. No worries. How's it going? There is plenty of work.
Oh,
good.
Whoops.
When I got right.
Exactly. Will they call you or they, well?
No, it's a chat.
Okay.
It's literally a chat. Right.
Good.
So,
yeah.
Jim's laundry services. Business.
Yeah, very good.
Page.
You want to grow it properly. Yeah, exactly. Very smart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm very proud of you. That's great news. Awesome.
Owner.
Yeah. Well, what would happen is at the end of every lead, about 10 days after, the client is sent a and they complete surveys at that time.
What do we call it? You've been logged out of Facebook.
Disabled. Yeah.
Disabled has added his personal
survey. And for any reason, you can't get
blocked out.
Please
blocked out.
Yeah, that's the word.
Before you give me a
blocked
survey.
out.
It's like Uber, you know. You want to fix it before
he was adding others to.
You probably spelled that wrong, I think. Adding.
Oh yeah,
passing.
Yes.
Passing about. Glad you picked up on that. Jim's logic, Bill has had
something afterwards. Please
had
call
his
me.
personal
Yeah,
FB account blocked out
yeah,
while he was adding others.
find something.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
While he was adding others, let's do that. And I'm going to just do the different.
Well done. Yeah.
So I'm just going to go to Basecamp. I think I've got the different
Good.
codes.
Yeah. Oh, good, good, very good. I'm really happy for you. You've got the right attitude. You're going to do really, really well. That's excellent. No worries. All right, cool. All right, you call me and Bill if you need anything, okay? No, take care. Bye.
You know what? For now, I guess they know what the business account is. I'm just going to add that screenshot. Where is it? 21. Sorry, Bill. I'm just getting this
No, that's right.
where I can drag it somewhere.
I had a look at that link that you sent, Sharon, and it takes me back exactly to where this page is. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, and that's what we can explain to them is that it's a circuit. I'll just say he's tried logging out and logging back in. I tried logging out and logging back in, but to no avail. Okay, let's do this screenshot. The thing is, okay, let's drop this in. Okay. All right. See how we go. I'm amazed it actually, in a funny way, it actually logged you out at the best possible time because it had already you'd already put us on. So that's the crazy.
Yeah. It's just something tells me when I went to go out, it had Sharon's details on there. So I don't know if that's anything to do with what we're doing, but
Yeah, there could have been a bit of confusion around.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I can't log into. We'll say it's not really me, it's you. But I'm going to say no. We're here to help. Did we get that right? No. So next thing it'll say, do you want to speak to someone? Hopefully. At the moment, I've got the bot. Yeah. Okay. So we're transferring you to an agent.
It's quick.
So you're just type out. So is this gonna? It didn't keep all my other little bit there. What's your
Bill at jimscleaning.net.au.
Bill at Jim's Cleaning. .net.au. Yep.
There's Bill at the front of that, so you might have to remove that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
I'm going to put your other name though, but I was just going to make sure.
I'll just get this. Bill speaking. Yeah, what's it regarding? Nah. Broome in Western Australia selling stuff. God, how did they get our numbers? I thought they were all blocked.
Ugh. You guys must get. Thanks for sharing about Bill Connery and his user account issues. Happy to run a check. Great, Fiona. It's
Yep. Where are these people based? Are they all in America or
no. I think they're actually in Ireland.
Wow.
I have a feeling. They used to be in New Zealand, funnily
They
enough.
don't pay as much tax as we do, I guess, and that's probably why they're there.
Correct.
Singapore was the other one, wasn't it?
Well, Philippines. I actually have had Philippines. I think it's funny. I think we went from. They're in Auckland, right? So I don't know why Auckland, but that was probably 2 or 3 years ago. And then I reckon they went from Auckland to, yeah, I thought they were in the Asia region at one stage, but now I think they're Ireland.
You call me if you need anything. It sounds like you're busy, all right?
But having said that, that's the head office. It doesn't mean that this person is sitting in Ireland, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
this person could be still Philippines, but it's basically attached to the office there. I don't know. Who knows? They're probably listening to us right now, to be fair.
True. Don't be surprised.
I'll say he can see his picture, can see his profile image. What's the security warning? You able to, Bill? You just got that security warning one more time. If you just show, and I'll do it. I'll type it verbatim. If you share your screen or
what that there?
Oh, actually, yeah, bring it right up. Actually, I might have to make you bigger. Hang on. Maximize. Oh. Bill, your. I just read that out. What does it say? Bill, your. I can't see. It's a bit too blurry.
Bill, your account has been locked.
Get
account locked 7th of July 2021.
That account was locked.
Yep, has been locked. Yep.
Has been locked. Okay, it's probably your time. It occurred after he had. Okay, what's this? Hi, Bill. Is Bill able to take a full screenshot when he tries to log in? Please ask him to use desktop computer for this. Well, I have that. If you share your, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and you share your screen again, Bill. I can probably take a screenshot of your screen.
Yep, ready to go.
Yeah, so just go do that again. Screen with me, and I'll do that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Okay.
Then you're sharing your screen. Yeah, back to your
So you go to Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, just go there. Sign in. I'll just do that again, yeah.
Yeah, just try your sign in again. Yeah.
There it is there.
Okay. Right. That bit of code you've got, I'll get you to that URL up the top. I'll get you to put that in the chat as well. Yeah, go to chat. Exit full screen, and I'll go to chat. So if you click on chat, it's next to people, I think, or down the bottom of your whereby screen.
There, yep, got
Chat,
it.
yeah, just go paste in there.
In there.
Right here.
Sorry, yeah. Paste. Done. Send.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Right, just save the screenshot you've given me, which is good. That's good enough quality, I reckon, by the time I give the URL to them. Bill, screen FB. Copy. Okay, link and screen shot. Sorry, I'm still going over here. Yeah. I'll just make a note that when you go, when he follows links, link, he just gets resources. Well, one thing about you guys, you always get to test my technical capabilities. At least there's an element of, hey, I've got friends in Ireland Facebook. Mind you, not that Fiona would probably call me a friend. Fiona's a very English-sounding name, which is also
Irish.
Yeah,
Irish, isn't it?
maybe, yeah.
More Irish than English, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Thanks for that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You guys don't have to stick on this if you don't want. I think I guess it's in your interest. It's, let's, funnily enough, I'm recording it. So, but I was more recording just in case there was a problem, but it's a strange one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm recording a problem in case there was a problem. That doesn't probably just. Who the Tigers got this week?
Collingwood on Sunday.
Oh yeah. I've elected not to work that one. I'm going to. I was thinking to go to Dogs versus Swans, but.
I think tonight's game will be interesting.
Yeah, it should be good. Is it Power and D's, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a really good game.
I think Melbourne's a bit like us. They've fallen over a bit now.
It's interesting. I mean, if they, funnily enough, they've tended to go well against the top teams, haven't they? And
They've
then they've
dropped off
sort
a
of,
bit. Yeah.
but you can only do that for so long because all of a sudden, if the lower teams are getting you and they've worked you out, then surely the top teams are going to be able to do the same at
Correct.
some point,
So
right?
that's why this year I think it's anybody's to win. I
Yeah.
don't think there's a standout favourite at all. It's all about on the night or on the day.
And probably what cattle you've got. I think that's going to be the other thing is like what players. I mean, even with Geelong losing Cameron, like if arguably if he hadn't played last week, Essendon probably would have got them.
Yeah.
So
I was surprised how Essendon stopped after quarter time.
yeah, no,
They
that's
just
right.
stopped.
Yeah,
Shows this still a couple of years away.
it was danger, wasn't it? That sort of got hold of him a bit in the second half.
Essendon don't have a forward line. They don't have ball marking forwards.
They're quite an exciting team, but I think they're the ones they have, like that Jones. He's a skinny kid, and the other,
they've got to have a couple of years of pre-season underneath them, I think.
Yeah,
They don't look like they can go the distance at the moment.
they'll be
It's
okay.
Richmond's game plan.
Yeah, and to be honest, and Richmond stole Bulldogs game plan, but they were more successful at it, right? So I mean, I've heard Luke Beveridge say that, in terms of that high pressure, that sort of game, quick handball and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Do you think they'll go well?
I think if they have the team, I've been really actually surprised how well they've gone, particularly in that Geelong game. I mean, the Eagles they're similar as we were just talking about with Tigers, aren't they? They really had the wheels drop off the last 2 weeks. But we've had when we have Stephen Martin in, and if we can get even just one of Treloar and or Dunkley back. Again, it just depends on where we're sitting, in terms of we don't seem to need much to be to be
Your
able to
midfield is very strong.
Yeah, that's it. So, and they're just very different, aren't they? We've missed a little bit that dash of Treloar.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, Dunkley is almost just a less polished version of Bont. He's tall, right? He's super tall. And so he's a very good player, right? We may share the following forms for Builder Complete, please, since there is no other option from the screenshot. Oh, for goodness sake! We may share the following forms for Builder Complete. At least if they share it to me and then we complete it. As I said, they can see that we're serious in here. So I just might make a note. Okay, can we do online, and is there for reporting it, we may this form will require the ad account ID. Okay, all right. Okay, actually, that Bill needs to fill out, really. Actually, well, I can give you this shared thing, right? So it's a bit weird because it's coming then from. Oh yeah.
So what happened?
No, it's like good luck finding with that sort of stuff. Okay. Do we? Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask that question, Bill. Do we know why this would happen? Would and that it won't happen again. I guess the other thing is if I give Bill the link does he simply so got to watch it. Simply complete and submit. For forms such as these, please do ask Bill to keep an eye on. Well, for Bill, for God's sake. All right, Bill, let's go. I'm going to go back to. Sorry to do this to you, but I'm going to go to chat again, and I'm going to paste that form. I think.
And I'm going to complete it.
I think that's the best. Actually, that doesn't look like the form to me. I'm going to. It is a pain, and believe me, it's a pain for me as well. I can tell you.
You've got to have a lot of patience to do this.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think there's an element. It's funny because you would probably be a fairly good representation of my avatar in terms of the type of people I do typically work with. And to be honest, it's not so much my patience. It's actually people not getting too frustrated and flustered by it. So it's actually more the other end. How the other end copes is then helps me. So you and clearly having Sharon there as well, it helps you, right? So you kind of know that you've got it's going to be all right. But certainly at times, particularly with sole traders and stuff like that. So if you go to chat here, see what happened. Does he? So if you go into chat back on Whereby.
On Whereby.
Yeah. So I've just put it into your Whereby. Yep. So if you click back where you can see me again, and click that, just see how it's got that checkpoint, that detail there.
Yep.
All right. So I just say, okay, he's doing now. Once you've got to that point, then I'll.
Do I click on that link that you sent?
I reckon if you could probably just click on it, yeah. Just make sure that.
So when I click on it, it comes up, Bill, your account has been locked.
Yeah. Okay. When he clicks on that form, he gets. Is it the same locked message?
It's the same. It's exactly the same.
Locked message. Exclamation. Yeah. I'll just make a note that we're about to headbutt the screen. I'll say his team's not going too well and he's not that happy. You're just inflating things. Mind you, I reckon you'd be the general feel for the Tigers would be you couldn't believe how happy you've been for 4 years, right?
Yeah, but you're never satisfied, eh?
I know. Isn't it?
Could have been 4 in a row.
Yeah, true.
And I think they've got to make some changes now. There's a lot of guys that are just crippling over the line.
Yeah.
And I can understand that 4 years of going very deep into the year and then coming back for pre-seasons takes a bit out of you.
Okay. So Bill, I'm going to stop sharing again. I'm going to get you to share what you got when you open that screen again.
Okay. Sure.
Ready to start taking jobs and how we can be of assistance. Also, I noticed that your voicemail message isn't set up either, so if you could please get that fixed, that'd be greatly appreciated.
So I am.
Oh, yeah, go back up to where you went to Facebook, the one on the left, up on your top tab. You're going to go to Facebook up the top.
Yep.
Yep. Click on that one. Click right up the top. Yep. Okay. Right. How do I maximize this so I get a good picture? Let me just get rid of my chat.
Paste it.
I'm going to zoom in. I reckon there must be a way I can zoom in as well. Yours isn't a Mac by any chance, is it?
How are you?
No, it's not. Nah, see, I've just done. I've just cut and pasted what you just sent me again, and this is what's come up.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh,
Oh, you just
Okay.
click back where you were, Bill. Just click back where.
Yep.
Sorry, I just didn't take that
Okay.
screenshot. Just click back to Facebook there. Yeah, awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, no worries.
I wonder if there's a view.
Oh, good. Okay. Well done. Okay, no worries. All right, well, I just wanted to make sure you were okay and you didn't need anything from us, all right? Okay. Well done. Yeah. All right, no worries at all. All right, you take care. All right, bye.
Okay, let's go. Downloads. 21. Do you still have, are your little bill still sitting up the top as well on it? That's the other thing, is your bill
Yeah,
on
it's
Facebook.
interesting.
You can still see that Bill is still there, right?
Maybe log out and try
You
again.
log out, try again, you log out. Yeah, now just paste that from.
Do I log in first?
No, I don't reckon log in because it won't let you log in.
Okay.
May we ask if Bill has more than one user profile? This is what we were sort of saying. We don't think
There
so.
we go. Must log in first. Log in to
Okay.
continue. Nah.
No.
God.
No. No. He's been logged out. Or I could say we tried on phone.
Oh, hey, Jenny, it's Sharon calling from Jim's. I really just wanted to touch base with you and
Also,
coming up to see how the meeting went yesterday and just chat with you, just let me know when you're free. Thanks.
what does that mean? Please also ask Bill to click on Learn More. Yeah, and share that next page too.
Learn more.
Oh yeah, so go on.
Okay.
Yeah, so on your Learn More. So yeah, just do that. Remember what we did before?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to make this full screen, and then I'll take the next screenshots as well. So basically, we'll go through those steps so that what the three screenshots are. So give me 1 second. If you bring that up, so yeah, I'm going to make that full screen. And then let's go get started.
Yep. Done that.
You did that, yeah?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to take a screenshot of that one too. This is what happens when you get an expert in. They help get you logged out of your Facebook account and then try and get you back in again.
I think I got hacked or logged out once before, but that was years ago, and that might have been my fault for wrong passwords or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It'd be scary, to be honest, to get hacked. You do see it every now and again. But,
Yeah, you hear about it.
I had in fact a dry cleaning business where their ad account got hacked.
Really?
Yeah, it was a bit scary.
They come back to you? No.
Not yet. So I'll just put these two over here. You're not being hacked, I guess I'll say. You're sharing at the moment, aren't you? So let's take you off screen share and go back to me on. He's not been hacked.
Where did you say you knew Joel from? Just around the traps,
Joel,
or just?
Joel. Firstly, because I went through the whole franchise stuff with my business, right, with Brian, and the first time I ever went to an expo, because then I saw Jim, and Jim gave me his book, right, and he says, "Oh, because particularly people don't know the difference with digital and online and social all gets thrown around as the same, right?" And so clearly Joel's mainly around video and content creation for the sorts of things that I might do. But
Yep.
Jim referred to him as his digital guru, right? And so that was the first time I met him. But in actual fact, I had him come and meet our team at one point as well. So and he's also close with a young guy who's interviewed Jim a couple of times, a guy called Tim Beanland, and they're kind of both keen around mental health and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And so, and he's sort of got his, I just got to know him through LinkedIn and then that side of things really, because as I said, he came along at one stage to a team meeting and told us, how he'd gone through the business and how he'd happened to, how things had worked out pretty well for him. And
did you say you've got a team?
During COVID, I onboarded 13 marketers around the country.
Wow.
But I couldn't find enough work for them effectively.
Wow.
And it is the difference between bringing on graduates and then basically particularly once grant money ran out. I couldn't afford
Doesn't go far.
Next to, so essentially 12 weeks I onboarded them. So effectively, because I have the whole system hub, I don't know if you guys use a system hub like system, but basically, so I put them through that. I mainly use, as you've seen today, Basecamp and Highrise as our CRM. But so I onboarded these guys and they all did well, but effectively it was just a graduate program. and by the end of the graduate program of 12 weeks, half of them had already been headhunted. Effectively, It was like putting a spotlight on them because all of a sudden they were diffy social marketers. For many, it was their first ever job. And so all of a sudden I was giving them casual hours and doing non-billables, and it was the non-billables that killed it. And they weren't able to attract enough work. I had a couple in Perth, 3 in Brisbane. And funnily enough, where I didn't actually have it's where I've been the most successful recently. So I still have a guy, Adrian, who was my initial guy that works with me, right? And so I guess my next step will be slightly different, I think, the next time around.
How long have you been in the industry?
I did a master's in 2013. So so since 2013, I didn't make too much money back then. It's fair to say. Took me about a year to work out what my offer was, but here we are. There may not have been hacking, which is great, but platform has detected which use words unusual activity when we detect a compromise. Yet we weren't able to retrieve data on why this happened, but we do note this may happen. I think, well, what we could say, I think he tried to log in just using his name. I'm going to say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about this. This is I literally, I can honestly say I don't recall this happening on a Facebook account, right? And literally, back to my point, I reckon I've worked with about 400 people, and you would be in the top.
At least this way, I won't be forgotten. Might come up every now and then
Well,
as
you
an
would be
example.
in the top. You were certainly with Sharon's assistance there. Between the two of you, you'd be in the top. The top 20% of capability, right? So normally you expect it to happen where you at the other end they're just flummoxed, right? In this case, that's not the case with you, right? So anyway, here's another one. I'm going to send this in the chat. There's another one we can
Yep.
try.
Sure, no worries.
And I'll stop sharing my screen again. And you can
just
share.
sent it through.
Yeah, I just came through on the chat on I think, did I? Yeah, on the
Yep, there we go here.
Yeah.
Okay, name. Just complete this blocked out account.
This one it says so. It's just this. Oh yeah, you were able to click on that one, were you?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Bill.
share your screen. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So I got carried away.
No, well, that's it. We're excited if it's something you can actually use this time. Okay. Okay, and then back to Facebook or the new one. Yeah.
Yep. So full
Okay.
name.
Yeah. So yeah, put your full name and Christian name.
Yep.
I'm just going to say. I'm going
Subject.
to. Okay, he can sign. He can fill in this one. Fill in this one. Yeah, your email. Yeah.
Account email address. It's the same.
Yeah.
Account ID. Right,
Actually, no, the account email address may well be for the other one is your laundry services. Remember, that's the one we've set up your.
Okay.
Yeah.
Account
Account
ID.
ID. I might have to send that through to you. If you go to yeah, you won't be able to do it. Give me a second. Okay. Jim's laundry service. Give me 1 second, and you might just need to go back to the account business settings pages. I reckon we just do the pages. I'll give you two, right? So. Sorry, mate. Okay, here's your ad account. Oh, that's your ad account ID. I reckon that was what they were after. With the 2.8. Hang on. Oh, stop. This is where all of a sudden they ask you for 5 to 7 minutes, and the moment you stop talking, they go, I'm going to finish. I haven't heard from you for a while. It's like they forget who they were talking to. Not saying that she's done that, but yeah. Okay. I think we are typically, for now, any role in the business manager maybe not be may be done by any other, so not to worry apart from this one. Apart from this, was there anything else that you'd like to make mention of, please? I'll just say, if what is this saying? Is it saying it'll send an email into if you could please send transcript and case ID to my email, Fiona, it would be appreciated. So, sorry, mate. This is your. Now I'll go to chat. This is the actual ad account ID.
Okay. Yep. ID.
So if that's, I've just put that into there. So it's the 5404. If you go back to the chat, scroll down.
Okay, that's it. There is it. I'll just copy that.
Copy that. Yeah.
Copy. Go back to here and paste.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it there. And then what's subject?
Well, this is where I was sort of saying the subject. The subject is personal profile, a personal account blocked, right? Personal profile blocked.
Okay. Anything else I should be adding?
So subject up the top, you type in there, type in the subject.
Yep.
You just go FB profile blocked or Facebook profile blocked.
Yep.
I'm going to give you for now. So in the business, so this is your. Let's see somewhere. Basically, I'll get your case ID right. Give me a second. I'll copy and paste the details so you don't have to rewrite it, right? Copy. Yeah, just go back to
Yep.
just go there and you could copy that and just say as per chat with Fiona. Something along those lines. We might just have to reword it a little bit, but that's got your chat ID.
So am I putting that in the error
just
message?
put it. Yeah, I know. So that's the error. Put that in the additional comment. Yep.
Okay, done that.
Yeah, and your error message. I think you've got it. Basically, well, that was on the other things, wasn't it? On that, I can bring up one of those screenshots if you like. So, Bill, your account has been locked. That's basically the error message. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so primary phrase.
Type in the page name. So the page name is Jim's Laundry Service. Not for the first time. I was about to say, in fact, it is the first time today. I was about to say Bill's Laundry Services. I'm sure you get a bit of. I reckon we've met before. I feel like I've made that mistake before. Potentially.
With me?
I feel like I have. Or maybe there's just others in the, you meet in the gyms and you go and make that mistake.
Possibly, yeah.
Jim's Laundry Services.
Primary Facebook page?
Yeah, what is your primary Facebook page? Jim's Laundry Services. Your client's primary Facebook page. Well, in this case, it's actually your client. That's an interesting thing. You would just say it is Jim. You just do the same again. It's no. The only thing would be my client. Let's make it that you're my client. Let's call it Diffy Social this time. DIFY Social. Yeah.
Yep.
That just did a bit of. Maybe what you could say additional comments. Fiona from Facebook. Our chat ID. Fiona. Chatting with Steve Hubbard. And do my email, which is marketer at diffysocial.com.au.
Social.com.au. Okay, yep.
And I think we can go now. Yeah.
Send?
Yeah, let's go send. Yeah, okay. So, yep. And she said she's going to send a copy of the transfer. Yeah, go send. Okay. I'll just make a note. Okay, she looks like she's almost signed off anyway. Okay.
Do I put down, it says upload up to 5 screenshots, no file?
Yeah, well, I've given screenshots.
Okay. So
yeah.
that's well then. Hi, hello. Please use the form as account. Okay. So I've hit send.
Is it not
Doesn't seem
sending?
to go.
Maybe it wants at least one screenshot. If I send something through to Basecamp for you, do you want to grab it from there?
Yep.
I'm going to send you. Okay. I tell you what, bit of work.
Yeah.
Where is it? All right. Only thing is, these screenshots aren't as clear as your ones, right? So, but I'll put them in there and.
Have you put into Basecamp?
Yeah, just about. Just loading.
No.
Add this comment. Okay. So yeah, you'll get it as an email as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like she's disappeared now anyway. There you go. I'm going to stop recording. There's not much more point me still. Oh, I'll look at your screen and let's just make sure that we get that last bit of submit.
Okay. I've got it here. You've just sent it through.
Yeah.
So what are they?
So yeah, so you can actually go to Basecamp and you just be able to yeah, you can click view this on Basecamp, yeah. And just
okay, so how do I put that into the
just go right click save as to your desktop maybe.
Save images as?
Yeah, save image as.
To the desktop. Hold on. Okay, to the desktop, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, save.
For now, yeah.
And then they go back into...
I reckon that's the only one you need to put in there, yeah. Just go that one.
So
yeah.
choose files.
Yeah.
If I go to desktop.
Hopefully you can find it there.
I think that's it. No,
it's it. That looks like it, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it there.
Yeah.
And send. Oh, come on, jeez. Something going on.
What's missing there, Bill?
Doesn't say.
You know what? Let's reverse it around. Maybe what we need to do. See, I reckon it's because the chat. I wonder if it was because the chat was with me.
No.
You know what? In account email address, put in
where?
Put in. See where it's got account email address underneath your email address. Scrolling up. You know, because the chat. So where it's got your email address and then it's got account email address down in what you've typed, where you type.
Yep.
So let's, instead of typing in Bill, type in marketer at email. Yeah, maybe that Diffy Social.
Diffy Social.
.com.au, because that's where the chat happened.
Okay.
But that shouldn't make a difference with that. But you know what?
It doesn't even tell us if it's been sent or not.
You know what? Enough. You know, that's right. It doesn't look. It would tell you, I reckon. So, Bill. So, I think what I can do, Bill.
Yep.
Just keep that open. I'm going to. I reckon it's just the same issue. I reckon the fact that you can open it is fine, but then the problem is, it's not letting you send it because you effectively don't have an account. I reckon that's what's happening. I'm going to complete it for you, and then I can just leave that open there. It's pretty boring for you, but I'm going to actually just, in fact, I already had that form, right? So I'm going to write my name. So let's see if my one does the client down below. Your name, your clients. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Here we go. And this is basically, it's the form that so now it's just the same form as you've got. So my name's Steve Hubbard. Cheapest. How many different ways?
Can you skin a cat?
Just the amount of effort. I should have just done it in the first place.
Oh.
Bill.
Doesn't matter. Yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, do whatever you need to be working on.
Do you need me to flick the screen open, or
I'm going
you need to
to
share?
actually, you just click on your Facebook. Just click on the Facebook one so I can see that.
There? Yep.
Yep, that's it. And then that way I can just type the same thing as you've typed in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to make it maximize. The funny thing is, I actually had a business strategy meeting booked for 3 o'clock today, and I said to him, "Oh no, I'm just not going to be up for it. So you're going to have to give me some space." So let's make it next week. So I'm glad I did that. Right.
Yeah, I was going to say you wouldn't have been able to take many phone calls today.
No, I put it on. Bill.
So yeah, work.
Bill, did you tell? Can we multitask at the moment?
Yeah.
Did you tell Josh how much money he was going to be getting?
20% of what it was left over.
Okay, so he says, can I just confirm?
That $3,000, I think he's looked at the contract where it says $3,000, which is the what's that, restraint of trade.
Yeah.
He's read it wrong.
Yeah. That's 20%.
Yeah. So he's buying it for 30 minus the 23, $7,000 startup.
Yeah.
23.
Well, I have the exact amount because he's reading it from the contract.
Okay.
So it's 21,357 minus 20%.
Why is it 21,357?
Because that's what it worked out to be.
He's selling it for 30, not 28. Isn't it $7,000 startup, roughly? Okay, so if you work back. Should be getting 18.4 roughly figures.
Okay. Okay. All right. If you're a PMD agency, what is your primary phase? Diffie social. That's why it's not doing it, Bill, because you didn't have capacity to be able to actually link the Facebook page because you couldn't get in. Right. So,
okay. So have you changed that to your details? Have you?
Whereas I am able to put them in. So you could. There was no way you were going to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I should be able to, all things being equal, send. Yes. Oh no. Oh yeah, those files are there. Done.
Is it gone? That's
gone. Right. Thank you for contacting Facebook. Thank you for working with me today. That's not how we normally finish, but you will expect now. Usually it is pretty quick. I did have the most recent drama that I had was, remember when Facebook blocked all the news accounts in Australia?
Yeah.
Awards Australia we work with, and they're sponsored by 7 News. It's on everything, right? And it took about 5 or 6 days, but finally Facebook decided they had association with the news media as well, so they blocked their page. Fortunately for us, the ad kept running that they were running, which was funny. So they didn't really lose a lot of traction, but within 24 hours it's back up and going. Hopefully, by submitting that form, when you wake up tomorrow, or as quickly as possible, it'll happen, right? So,
no worries. All good.
Yeah. So I don't know how frequently you do if you're normally on Facebook a lot, but yeah, realistically, the turnaround should be